Hello folks and welcome to the Double Dutch Show. I'm Double Dutch and today I wanted to review some of the most promising up-and-coming projects from Kickstarter and Indiegogo. Let's start with a summary of the last week's event. Project Eternity, an ambitious undertaking by Obsidian Entertainment, has raised $4 million through both the Kickstarter and PayPal contributions. That means they have hit every single stretch goal they put forward, and now we're looking at the game with additional races, additional classes, player stronghold and new levels for the mega dungeon they're planning to put in the game. The question remains, with all that money, can they actually deliver the content they have promised? We'll just have to wait till 2014 and see for ourselves. Not every undertaking is as successful as Project Eternity though. Shaker, an old-school RPG from the company Loot Drop, have barely managed to scrape together a quarter of its funding goal, and as such its creators reasonably decided to scrap the whole project together and come back later with a new, fresher initiative. This shows that chanting old-school RPG can only get you so far, and without some kind of solid design document behind it, gamers won't entrust you with their money. And speaking of games which are in desperate need of being scrapped, we have Grimoire by Cleve Blakemore. The game, with 17 years in the making, has finally managed to crawl to Indiegogo for some money. In a sloppily put together video, Cleve explains that this pitch is not for development money, but rather for the enhancement of the game, which is due to be shipped out in May 2031. Actually it's May 2013, but I don't think we'll see it before May 2031. If indeed we'll see the game at all, because I have a strong feeling that the game might be nothing more than a tech demo of same 4 rooms that Cleve has been slapping on different textures for the last 17 years. Moving up to up-and-coming projects, all attention this week is on Star Citizen. In development by Chris Roberts, the creator of Wing Commander, Privateer and Freelancer, this sci-fi game offers the opportunity to trade, explore and fight in hostile space. The game is very close to fulfilling its 500,000 funding goal in just one weekend. The minimum contribution to get the game is just $30, although I'd give some consideration to 1,000 galactic credits which are offered as part of the reward, as well as the announcement from the devs that they plan to implement micro DLCs in the future. Personally, I think it's a poor idea and it might lead to some inequality in the future, although what do I know. Moving on from sci-fi setting to a more traditional sword and sorcery one, we've got Hero U, Rogue to Redemption by Laurie and Corey Cole, the minds behind one of my all-time favorites, Quest for Glory series. The game offers the seamless blend of combat, exploration, quest and adventure. The developers promise non-linearity of the plot and long-lasting consequences of the choices that you make. The game has collected just over 100,000 out of its 400,000 funding goal, and you can secure your copy of the game for just $20 pledge. One last RPG I wanted to bring to your attention in this episode is Sword of the Stars: The Pit, a classical top-down dungeon crawling experience from the creators of the Sword of the Stars universe. The devs offer 3 classes, 30 levels of the dungeons, 30 weapons and over 60 miscellaneous items. The game looks fine, but its funding prospects don't. The devs managed to raise just under 1/6 of the required sum in a week. Still, if you're an optimist, you can secure your copy for just $10 for this one. Last but not least, we have Darkout, a survival sandbox with strategy and RPG elements from a bunch of people I've never heard about. As the stranded survivor on a mysterious planet, you have to explore, build, craft, find different flora and fauna and then kill it. The game looks very much like a crossbreed between Terraria and Capside. With Starbound being delayed month after month, I think this game deserves some attention. The campaign pitch has managed to raise just over $2,000 for this one, although it still has 72 days to go. $12 is all you need to secure yourself a copy of this one. Alright folks, that's me done for the day. Come back Tuesday, Saturday and in between for new videos. Subscribe, comment, like and spread the word. Until next time.